Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grug's here at Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits. As always, appreciate you checking out my channel. Don't forget, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. All right, today in front of you, you see the Lengren knives, seals. Let's get into it. Let me know what you all have in your pocket. I am carrying my Sativian ST-128. Love this knife. What do you all have? Veterans and active military, thank you very much for your service to our country. We appreciate you all. Awesome. Let's get into some real quick specs. This is the Lengren Seals, S-E-A-L-S. Overall length is 10.3 inch. Blade length is 5.11 inch. Blade material is a Sleipner steel in a drop point with a concave grind right here in the center area. Blade thickness is 5.8 millimeter. The Rockwell is 61 HRC. Handle length is 4.92 inch. Handle material is a black micarta. Weight is 1.29 pounds with the sheath. It is a full Tang construction. It comes with a Kydex sheath, leather belt loop, and accents. Cool, let's check this out. Check out that blade. I love the design of this blade. It is pretty cool. Let me see if I can get the lighting and you can get an idea of the blade grind over here. All right, check that out. This portion is a mid-saber grind, and then there is this hollow grind area over here. This would be perfect for making feather sticks. I did test this out a little bit out at the park the other day, and it worked real well. It has a generous sharpening choil, a small guard, which is extremely adequate. Up here, you got some light jimping and a little bump over here, so you could, you have your thumb in this jimping area, or you can put it forward of the jimping area. It feels great both ways. Handle, G10, full Tang goodness. Removable scales, and I just want you to take a look at the texturing. It's really nice. Feels great, when you're gripping it. All right, no matter how you grip it. Even in the reverse configuration, feels real good. I think this is more of a combat knife. Fighting knife than a combat knife or, utility knife. So I guess in the order it would be fighter, combat, and utility, in my opinion. But just an awesome, awesome blade. Okay. Almost 6 millimeters thick. So it should be pretty good for the outdoors or out in the field. This be a good knife for first responder, law enforcement, military. And let's take a look at that handle over here on the opposite side. Small logo on both sides. There's the Lengren logo, and then there's the Lengren name, and just Sleipner underneath that. So very, very minimal lettering. One thing that this knife does have is a hole back here. Now I know that there's another vendor that has a knife with a hole back here. I'm not 100% sure I get it, but it looks really good with the knife, so I'm happy with it. I love the design. I think it's pretty cool. It's a nice smaller knife. It's a mid-sized knife. It should not have a problem taking this into the woods for hunting, or even taking it for a hike. It might be a little bit heavy for a hike, but if you're burly or you're a strong person, and you like this knife and you want to take it out, man, by all means, I don't see a problem with it. So I'm trying to give you as best a look as I can and show you all the grind lines in the shadowing and in the lighting. Meticulous construction, everything seems to be even and flush and straight, and it's just beautiful. Like all Lengren knives, the Tang protrudes just a little bit from the micarta scales, but they are rounded off. It's not a 90-degree area over here. Speaking of 90-degree, the spine is rounded off, but I bet you if I put this to the test, it will scrape wood, fat wood, etc. Just a beautiful blade, okay? And I wanted to share this with everybody. Check that out. Just that glinting in the light just says it all. Okay, now, let me put this down. Let's take a look at the sheath. Kydex sheath, very good quality. The only thing I wish on this sheath right off the bat that I can all tell you is I wish there was a thumb ramp here. It is a little bit difficult pushing off the knife, and I'll show you. However, there is this little indentation, which, you know, that I can push off with my thumb. If there was a ramp here or a thumb ramp, man, this would be a perfect sheath. However, the quality of the sheath is not diminished, you know, by this little negative comment over here. It's a high quality sheath, very thick, very substantial. And there's a nice leather belt loop with a snap. The leather is tied down all the way around the taco style sheath. And it's got a nice little leather accent over here. So all in all, this is a really nice sheath. Easy, I don't know, I guess because of the size of the sheath, maybe $50 to $70 for this sheath, in my opinion. But really, really nice. Okay, it does have a snap. Let's pop the knife in. Snaps in real nice. The retention is good. It's quiet. You can't really hear anything, so they did that right. And you snap it. Again, it's not too tight, but it's not too loose either. So it's a good added security over here that we have this leather strap. All in all, you take a look at that. That's really a nice package. Not too big, not too small. I did have this on my hip a few days ago. It rides real nice, but that's just, you know, my opinion. You may want to try it for yourselves. The good news is it's all removable, and you could put a third-party option on here for carry, either for scout or for upright carry. There are rivet holes, but obviously you can see that the leather straps are taking most of it. I am sure that you could probably jerry-rig this to add other attachments on here. There is one hole available, but it's pretty limited, you know, the way it is right now. You could probably take this off and then use, you know, maybe use a ferro rod holder here. So kind of wish this was a pancake style sheath with more rivets and you know, longer elongated holes. Still a good looking knife and carry system. Okay, let me take this out. Now look, check this out. You see that? If that ramp was there, man, this was push out easier. But what I do is just gotta, you know, you gotta get your thumb in that little area and it pushes out okay. So you just snap this, give you a good view. And there we go. One more look at the knife. The Lengren seals. And you guys are good to go. So, you know, I'm getting a lot of requests to test out, you know, all kinds of knives. I can't afford them. You know, I can't afford a lot of these knives. So most of the knives I usually get are from vendors, and they're, you know, I make a deal with these guys, you know, a knife for a video, which has been working out real well. But, you know, I know that some people have been asking me to test out some other knives. You know what I'll do is I'll open up a Patreon, you know, and if you feel like donating for a specific knife, you know, then that's fine. Believe me, I have a ton of knives I still have to review. You know, I have like boxes of knives that I have to review. However, I'm not going to stop, you know, trying to collaborate with, you know, other vendors and companies, because I want to bring the latest and the greatest knives if I possibly can. Okay, troops, this is it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. So stay tuned for that Patreon. All right, link. And if you're interested, you can donate. And I got to figure out how to, you know, make sure that everybody's going to get their money's worth or whatever. I'll figure it out. But beautiful knife. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it. I want to bring awareness to everybody. #22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, please pause on the slides, read the websites, go to the websites, check them out, check out the phone numbers, and seek the help you all have earned and deserve. All right, troops, really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about this knife down in the comments section below. At the ready, troops, hold the line until the next review. Take care.
Legionnaires!